I'm so glad to be here. Wait until I get in here and I tell these people how happy I am to see them. Hi guys. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stream. My name is Pebble. And my voice is beautiful. Listen to it. You know, I've had people make fun of my voice when I was younger, and now people go, hey, your voice is cool. We like your voice. Well, that's good. Because you're going to hear a lot of my voice today as we stream the game Hell Clock. My name is Pebble, by the way. I will be the streamer. Today's game is a little bit of a, I will say, picking a genre for this game is tough. It is definitely a platformer. I think they call it a rogue. It's a game of runs. You make runs. It sort of has that feel for me of like the fall. You know, just anything kind of scary always makes me feel like Halloween. Really, that must be my correlation. Like, it's Halloween, and Halloween is like right around this time. I'm really excited to play this game. I like this game quite a lot, and I just feel like we're in the middle of this one. You know, I feel like we're definitely getting better at it. I don't think we're where I want to be. Like, I want to get deep into games. That's my fantasy always with these games, and especially these games that are like these roguelike games. The whole thing is like, when can I finally get to that roguelike part where it's like, you know, just ping-ponging and making lots of points. And I don't know, these games do take a long time, especially like this is a game where it's like, it's all about building it up, and building it up when you're doing a run, and it's a game of runs, takes a really long time. I was thinking about disabling the clock, but then I realized the game is called Hell Clock, and the clock is an important part of it. So there you go. There's the talk up of the game. I think it's going to be a great game. I mean, I know it's a great game. I think it's going to be a great stream. And here we go. Here we go. Here we go. That's how I talk now. Here we go. All right. So, let's take a look at our... Let's take a look. Let's see where our camera's supposed to be. I'm drinking tea today. Got a few tea bags left. I'm gonna miss it when this tea's gone. I really like this tea quite a bit. I think I'm gonna start buying tea. Not for nothing, but I just wanted to say this. I think I'm gonna start finding a tea place. A place that sells like loose tea. And I think I'm going to just kind of like go there like every couple weeks or whatever. I might physically have to do something unless I can get them to deliver. I like that kind of tea better than the tea that I've been, like, you know, the bags where it's just a tea, it's in a bag and stuff. I don't like that tea nearly as much, and I don't know if it's just because I'm falling for, you know, some people are like, it's the same thing, who cares whether it's actually in the bag or you take it out and you put it in your own little contraption. It's tea, who cares? I don't agree, though. I think the carrier system makes it taste different. Do I have time to talk right now? Yes, that's why I am talking about this. Is it the only reason I'm talking about this? Because we're just trying to fill space? How dare you? Kind of, but not really. I mean, it's a legit conversation piece. But yeah, we are kind of filibustering. But that's this game. This game, it moves pretty good, but when I'm first pulling it up, this happens. So here we go. Let's see what we can do here. Let's get this thing going. Here's what I'll do, actually. I need to take a look at Van Pebble plays Hell Clock. And I just want to see where we put our camera. Because I don't remember. Lend me your... Sorry. Lower left, that's cool. Alright. Let's see how we're doing here. Alright, lower left, you say. The heck you say. There we go. Alright. Are we ready? Ladies and gentlemen, Hell Clock. And you know, there's really no... I'm not sure if there's any particular better way to do that than to just have to wait. But I think in a world where we get everything now, like now, in that kind of a world, isn't it feel kind of good to have a throwback? Like a guy, like a streamer who just kind of throwback, like, yeah, it's gonna take some time to download. You're gonna have to wait, like we did when we were kids. Okay, here we go. This is kind of, I have a kind of a good time doing this, which is like, I have this really set up good, but I have so many of these things that I think we're going to try to switch it up. They're called relics, and we're going to try to use some of these relics here. We have pages of them. We have pages of relics. Yes. So let's see what we can do here. Let's do... What was that one relic that you just saw there? This one's a good one. Let's try something different this time. Let's get rid of all these. We're gonna just create all new relics. This is a good way to start my stream, is like, I like doing this in a stream. Recalibrating your character is what it is. It's kind of fun to do. Because this is how you find a better run, you know, you just keep doing this. Eventually, maybe we'll find something that really helps us and just pushes us along. There's the old bell again. I like to have a couple of those. What are we looking for here? Okay. So, Relic of Strength. It's not a bad one. Let's see. Alright, that's a good one, and then we'll do one of these little ones. Let's see. Relic of Strength. Relic of Aptitude. Relic of Plague. Relic of Fire. Relic of Strength again. Let's do the Relic of Strength. So here's our little setup here. We got the large Relic of Aptitude, the Spearhead, the Unshakable Faith. We could even get rid of, because we already have the Unshakable Faith, right? We don't really use that a lot. We don't. So we really shouldn't just like put all our eggs in that basket. It's kind of silly to do. It just is, okay? It's silly. Alright, let's do these two. This one and this one. Very good, very good. And we got a lot of things covered here. Look at that. And this one, I feel like, honestly, man, this one is so lame compared to the important. This is a really important one, the double knives. Let's see what else we can do for this one. Let's see. Life. Let's get rid of that one. And then let's go. mobility is a good one. Alright, let's do that. I like using the bell, but the reason I don't go bell crazy is because it uses a lot of mana. And that's a problem. Mana is important. And that's what we need to figure out. Maybe we need to get relics that will just give us massive mana. Precision, lethality, blessing of force. How is our camera set up? Is our camera set up looking good? Okay, cool. That looks great. Yeah, we're doing good. Thank you. So this is kind of a new thing. Not that. This is new. So basically we unlocked this last game, and this takes us a little further in the game. Instead of, if we were to go this way, this is taking us a little bit further in the game. That's what we're trying to do. So let's do it. take a look at us here. So this is what we look like here right now, currently, with all the things we picked up, all the power-ups, I guess we're calling them power-ups, for lack of really knowing what to call anything. A game, you know, when a game has its, like, what do you call, like, yeah, that's the confusing part for me in games. Like, what do I call these? So I guess I call them power-ups, but this is what we look like. We have blessings, we have... So I guess these are called blessings. Our blessings. We have our foundation, which is... This is our foundation. We're just trying to build this foundation. And then obviously we're trying to build this as well. Alright. Maybe if I knew a little bit more about it, I would advance quicker. I don't know. Another relic. I always like the double knives relics. Enemies affected by slow time become exposed. Take 20% damage from all sources. Additionally, killing an exposed enemy restores 5.5 mana. That's actually not bad. As we move on, that's going to be a big... Slowing down time seems like it's going to be very helpful. And then this one, I feel like we're going to use this more often. Here we go. This is the hard part. These levels are really hard. We gotta break through to the other side here. We're doing good on time, though. Break on through to the other side. Break on through to the other side now. Before the day becomes the night. Night divides the day. Try to kill these guys, they're trying to kill you. Everybody's fighting each other. Everybody's fighting each other. Okay, go. I was like, you know, if you're gonna do a remake, you know, you gotta do it differently, you know? Getting close to the boss here. Getting close to the boss. Large relic of lethality. Wither build-up rate. Each knife hit's reflexes. Each knife hit on reflexes generates mana.
Uma recompensa para os defensores do caminho da luz.
Caminda. I don't have enough money for any of this stuff. Here we go. This is where we're gonna have to step up our game here. guy's really tough. We'll do our best. I really want to beat him, so... Yeah, we'll go with the rare one. Do we beat him? Okay, cool. Yeah, that's a tough one. Like, that's not easy at all. Yeah, that's tough. We're getting closer. We're getting better. That's a good one. That's a very good victory right there. And really, that bell really helped us a lot in that last round. Oh, come on. Nuh-uh, really? Are you serious, man? That's tough. That's a tough, that's good, though. That's a good run. Gosh, that's annoying. Practicing on the dummy. Okay, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the run continues. We do have one available point. It takes a really long time to build this shit up, and that's the deal. It just takes a really long time. We're doing great. I mean, we're doing much better. Conviction gain. What else here? Blessed gear drop. Trinket drop. Potion healing. Potion amount. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I mean, that was fun. I mean, let's try a whole new one here. Right, let's do a whole new deal. We'll go, this is a good way to do it, to start it off with this. Double knives is a pretty important one. Let's see if we can find a good one for it. Double knives. Another one, double knives. Plus 81 mana. And then we have like 2 double knives. The double knives, let's face it, is like our best. It's the best we can do. I always wondered why this, it says Act 1, and obviously we're trying to get to Act 2. I'm really trying, like really trying. But we're still missing. There's a question mark in there in Act 1. Why are we missing one of those? What's the deal with that? And here we go. Let's go. Bup. What about our belt? 8% attack speed. Okay. Thunderbus or blunderbuss. Buy that. Let's move on here. Oh, the duration. Yeah, that's good. But look at the mana cost is minus 15. Like that too. I'm really enjoying the that. Those are cool. The bell thing is cool as shit. It just uses up too much mana. It's a problem. Alright, here we go. Let's get these guys out of here. Guy's easy to kill. Area of effect. Yeah. I'm trying to build up my defensive position. I feel like the knives are like a defensive thing. It's not really like, you know, it's defensive because anything that comes in is going to get cut. But like things that are out there aren't necessarily going to feel it too bad. I don't really know. I don't really, even you could show me the stats. It wouldn't really matter to me. There's so many things there, so we'll do that one. Okay. I did notice we have more time, which is really nice. And we can keep hitting these things. This will help us. That's good. Nice. Conviction gain on activation. We do use it a lot. Let's be honest. Relentless collapse. It's great when you drop it on their heads. I love it. You know, I love it. It's just, you know, it's uses up a lot of mana. That's all. We get to the point where the mana, I've seen people that are really good at this game, and the mana refills quickly. That's what we're looking for. take a look at us here. Take a look at me now. I've got pretty good foundation. I've got no proficiency. I've got some other stuff, but I don't have what I want. Take a look at me now. And I'm somewhere in hell. Okay. Yeah, here we go, boss guy. This is good. If we could get, like, past that dog. I don't know if you guys remember, but that dog, that was always really tough for us. We got through it pretty easy this time. If we can get through that dog every time, then we're going to get there eventually. It's just taking some time. Enemies killed by repeater explode, dealing 128% of repeater's damage. As plague damage in a small area, 128% of reflexes damage is converted to lightning. Marksman skills that deal physical damage to ignited enemies trigger a fire explosion. Vast whirlwind, frenzied dance, skill speed, area of. I like the area of effect. We want more area of effect. Is what we want, baby. Yeah. Amplify reverberation, area of effect. Yeah. Level up. Level up. Fucking I'm gonna go up there. Can't go up there. This is the only way we can go, huh? Okay. Come on, game. Oh shit. Heavy shot, increased critical damage with the dead shot. Heavy shot, we hardly use heavy shot. Power of the gale. Dead shot's nice though. Critical damage is nice. Hold on. He doesn't like that. by the way. He doesn't like the bells. I've noticed. Yeah, see that bell? It's nice. That's nice. Uh-oh. There you go. Come on. Nice. There he is, folks. And that was almost impossible for me to do for a really long time. So now we're getting to the point where we're getting that guy. And look, we've got 9 minutes and 4 seconds. It's a beautiful thing. We have a lot of time. We're gonna take the red. It's been helping us, hasn't it? The red. Should we not take the red ones anymore? Or should we just take this one? Let's take this. Retaliation damage, retaliation aura damage, or duration. We want to have lingering, yeah. That's good. How? Because, okay, fuck. You could tell that, like, what I was saying is true, because as soon as we defeat that dog, we're gonna call it a dog, as soon as we defeat the large wolf dog thing, that's the moment, like, that's where we used to get beat all the time. Now as soon as we beat that guy, we die. It's not a mystery, but hopefully we can keep building here. Let's see where we are here. Where are we? Okay. Okay. I see. So as soon as we fill that bar, the memory level bar, then it gives us more points that we can spend. Alright, we're doing good here. I'm going to go ahead and fill up the potion healing amount. So let's see what happens there. Hold on. There we go. Potion capacity should be the next thing we try to do there. Yeah. Potion healing amount. Potion life percentage. Regen 36%. So what if we take like our gold gain? Do we care about our gold gain? I guess we do. Alright, so see, we're doing it. It's just taking a while. And look how much shit there is to do. There's a lot of shit to do. And this is just, game is just about putting in the time. And guys, we're only going to be able to put in so much. We're only able to put in so much time every week. We'll do our best. I like the ones we got recently. I thought that was good. So let's get rid of all these fucking things here. In fact, let's just get rid of we'll keep this one. I like this one too though. So let's get rid of that one. We'll keep this one. We'll put in this one. Looking for the square ones. Oh, I know the one I saw. There was one called like a powdery keg or something. Yeah, it was really cool looking. Hold on. Where is that powdery keg one? See if we can find it. Oh, this is a good one too, actually. So this could be our run here. That's pretty cool. I'm good with that. And then skills we don't worry about. Boom. That's getting stronger, I've noticed. The lingering resolve. I really appreciate. This is the one time this game I got from a big streamer. I saw him playing it and I felt bad because I was like, I don't like to take games from people. Like, I feel like that's their game, but the whole point of that guy showing us these games was so we'll play them. So if anything, that streamer, I do appreciate it. It was Esfand. Does anybody know Esfand? Big streamer. And I saw him playing this game and I'm like, I think that would be a good game for me to play as well. And I felt shitty taking it. I did. I was like, but then I thought, just like I'm saying now, it's like, but yeah, it does make sense. Like, he wants people to stream it because that's the whole point of whoever's paying him, whoever's paying Esfand and sponsoring him. They're basically sponsoring him so that more people like myself will take this game and stream it. The more visual, the more people see this, the more other people want to play. So I would think that it's a good thing that I did. But I do want to give a shout out to Esfand TV. Not that he needs more views, like I could use more views, but you know what? That just feels good to do. Nothing feels better than to give somebody credit they deserve, you know? I do it in regular life. I see somebody do something good, I'm like, hey man, nice work there. They're like, what are you talking about? Yeah, good job. I still don't know what you mean. You know, you did good. Can you get away from me? I'm gonna call the police. No, you're doing a good job. Sir, you're scaring me. My children are in the car. Okay. Whatever. Alright. The music's great. Like, it's really good music. I'm enjoying it. It's kind of classically. It's very classically. Classic-y. Classically. Classical. E. Classically. Classical. Classically. I should be grateful that, like, I'm very grateful that nowadays people are very much more accepting of different kind of people, especially like autistic people, because I'm not autistic, but I know for a fact that I share some of the common like weird things that, like, there are some people on certain levels of autism. It's the repeating thing. And I know it's like Tom Green, it's like but it's a thing. It's like, it's not a thing I feel comfortable doing in public. You know what I mean? Like being like super mega repeaty. Like that's kind of a weird thing. Watch this. Ah, you get squashed. See what I mean? I mean, you don't act like this in real everyday life. If you do, it's annoying to people. That's why you don't do it. But you can come in. You can come to your house. You can close your door. You can put up soundproofing on your walls. And you can be as retarded as you want. Yes, I said retarded because I'm talking about myself. If you call yourself a retard, I think it's okay. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean or no? Because I feel like some people don't get it. Oh, we need this. It's the Shrine of Speed. It's the Shrine of Speed. It's the Shrine of Speed. But yeah, there's like a Latino thing going on in this game for sure, which I like. I like Latinos. Blessing of Force 2. Blessing of Force 3. Blessing of Force 4. We have 6 minutes. We're doing great. I'm enjoying the game now because we're able to keep getting here every time, which is great. That's pretty quick. Death Notary. Closed body grants 120% of your missing life. Okay. Perfect balance. Heavy shot or dead shot. Critical chance. Go with the rare. I like going with rare stuff. That's what I've learned. Epic, like, is the first one. You want epic. You want something that's epic. If I was to say to you right now, you can have something ordinary, you can have something epic, or you can have something rare. What's your choice? Ordinary, rare, or epic? Ordinary, rare, or epic? Let me see. Ordinary, rare, epic. Well, I think rare, ooh, but epic seems to be the max. So whenever I give it, I'm usually given the choice for that. If I'm going epic, then I'm going rare. Sometimes I'm going rare over epic. Those are nice, man. There we go. I mean, it feels good, man. I can't. I'm just gonna keep saying it. I'll say it one more time. That guy was really hard to beat. That guy could not beat him for a while. Now it seems like we can beat him, but once we get there, it's like, where do you go next? And that's the tough part, but that's okay. You're gonna be this, you're gonna be that. I'm gonna go this way. See, that's killing me. That was stupid as fuck. Oh shit, I'm really fucked right now. God damn it. That's my fault. I didn't realize. I didn't realize we were taking that much damage. Whew, that was bad. Jesus. Good, good. We're back up again. Dude, we're dead again. Wow, this is really hard. Okay. I gotta figure out why I'm dying so quickly there. That's okay. We're doing good, actually. We're doing really good. Blessed new gear. The Grand Relic of Plague. The Martyr. Tier 1. Gosh, I want to get past Tier 1. I just want to get past it. Let me see where we are. Alright, we're looking good here. I hate when it puts the map in the middle. All right. There's so many of these things. So let's see what we want here. Some cool stuff like the cooldown speed and all that stuff. Let's see what we want to do here. Let's get rid of everything, and then we'll restart. There we go, our relics. Let's see. There you go. That's your relics right there. Those are your relics. You get the closed body one. It's a good defensive one. This is also defensive. It's a very defensive thing. And then, of course, you've got mobility, which is good. Mana on kill, conviction gain, plague resistance, cooldown speed, move speed. Let's get it. This is going to be our final run here for this particular stream. So let's do our best. At least I'm thinking let's keep going, and let's keep getting, at least we kill that dog thing, and after that we figure out how to get beyond that. That's the goal. See, there you go. Magic, common. Oh yeah, common, magic. Oh wait, or rare. It's like, which one makes you feel like that's gonna be, I would say, I like when we talk and we don't talk. I used to frustrate people when I was younger. I would like talk and then I would stop and they'd be like, give me a look like, yeah, finish your sentence. And I was like, yeah, how about you be in tune with my intelligence? How about that? How about you're in tune with, I'm kidding. I did have to learn to finish my sentences, you're right. You know, it's my fault, you know. I watched too many Woody Allen movies when I was younger, I think. Woody Allen had a very specific way of talking, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it did affect a lot of people. It was just kind of like this thing, like this right here. It's like, I just, you know, it's very New York. It's just, you know, and come on. I mean, And that's how a lot of us talk. It's Woody Allen's fault. Woody Allen was like the guy, believe it or not. Increases skill rank by 1. Increases skill rank by 1. Also does. Ba 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 ba. Okay. Take a look at our powers here. Physical damage, physical damage. Excuse me. It's coughing right into the mic. Conviction surge. Conviction. Iron will. Oh, nice cooldown. Minus 20%. Nice. Movement speed, elemental damage. Heavy shot, quick trigger, that, diddly doodly. That. It's the best thing for me right now. For me. The best thing for me. The blessing of force, too. So there you go, we got the elemental damage, mana, physical damage. Bum 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 bum. We should make it past this boss pretty easily. Arapuka. Repeater deals 16% damage to slowed enemies. Double knives doesn't slow you down. Efficient flow. That is what we want right now. But we don't know the enemies that await. Yeah, boom doo doodle doo, yeah, doo doodle doo, ah, doo doodle doo, ooh, diddle 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 doo, hey yeah yeah, okay, great, let's go. Efficient flow, mana cost, yes. That was, by the way, for anyone not understanding who that was. That was Pearl Jam. That's kind of like my generation's like Beatles and shit. It's like classic rock for my generation. That was interesting because when I was a kid, we had classic rock, you know? I was born in the 70s, so by the time the 80s came, they just called all the old 70s stuff classic. Because I think 10 years was a big deal to people. Like now, 10 years goes by so fast that I don't even blink, it's there. But I remember as a kid, it was a big deal. I don't know, maybe it was because I was younger. And they called it classic rock. And then it was like the 80s came and like there was classic rock. In the 90s there was a lot of 80s stuff was sort of classic rock, you know? And then when the 90s and 2000s came, like they stopped using classic rock. So there's no such thing as classic rock anymore. But I would say Pearl Jam was one of the last bands to be kind of included in the classic rock. Same thing with Nirvana. Okay, let's go. What does it mean? Who cares? I don't know. I just, you know, it comes to me in a dream. get out of here. How are we doing? Okay. Epic. Oh shit. Nice to be able to beat him now, because dude, it just feels great. It feels great. Yeah, I don't want to keep repeating the same shit, but like, god damn, it feels good to beat that fucking asshole piece of shit motherfucker. You motherfucker, you asshole motherfucking piece of shit, kind of bitch, goddamn son of a fucking god cunt shit, fuck fag, fuck you fucking goddamn it shit, barrage, elemental damage, fuck. Let's see where we are, ladies and gentlemen. We have elemental damage, physical damage 20%, elemental 15, physical 15, mana 15. Our relics are hanging in there. Let's give it up for the relics, ladies and gentlemen. The blessings, oh, the character, attack speed, damage, base damage, physical damage, fire damage, lightning damage, plague damage, conviction gain, plague resistance, life, mana. Life is 2,700, mana is 2,000. Speed is 114%. We're moving fast, actually, I've noticed that. Let's go. There he goes. Woo! Well, that guy's tough, huh? Holy shit. We want to beat this guy because I want to get what he's got, whatever he's got. That seems to hurt him a little bit. Ooh, that's tough. Sand the edges, sand the edges. Sand the edges. That was great. Sand the edges, sand the edges. Oh, you can, I didn't realize you could break those things as well. Maybe you don't want to though. Where are we? Okay. I want to say we're doing the best we've done in a long time. I don't know. Let's take a look at our blessings here. This is the most built up I've been in a while. Look at, wow, look at the gale. Wow. Whoa. Dude, wow. Whoa, dude. Okay, this is where it gets tricky. We gotta be careful here. We go round in a circle. This is kind of what usually gets us kills, but we're doing it a lot smarter now. Where are these guys? Okay. There you go. Okay, let's get the fuck out of there. We only have a minute left here. This might be the furthest I've ever gotten. Possibly. Possibly. Save the soul of Antonio Canciero. Antonio Canciero. Antonio Canciero. Antonio Canciero. You got 40 seconds. my god. 12 seconds. We're gonna die any minute now. Cool, might be a boss guy. This is a boss guy. Holy shit. Wow. Wow, that's tough to kill. Holy shit. Okay. Stay with it. You're okay, you're okay. Okay, stay with it. Okay, okay. Get out of there. Okay. Stay with it then, Pebble. Stay with it. Okay, ready? Hold on. There you go. Stay with it, Van Pebble. Don't die. Don't die. Thank you. Thank you. No, no, no. I wanted to beat that man, but that's going to take a while to beat that guy. That's a good way to end the stream, though. That was a very good effort. Very good effort. Very good. That was our probably, I mean, no doubt, that's the best run we've done in this game so far. Let's take a look at where we're at here. Yeah, we just did a great job there. It's too bad we couldn't beat that final boss. That boy, I want to beat that boss so bad, man. So. But we didn't. So, ladies and gentlemen, that will do it for this stream. That's the goal. Come into these games, play the best you can, get as far as you can, so that when we come back, we'll notice it. I've already noticed it. That was well done. You know, basically it was so clear how much better we've gotten. Being able to clear that, the bosses are getting easier to clear, and that was a great stream. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Van Pebble. It's about 4:30 in the afternoon. I feel well rested. I had some good sleep today. We will be streaming again after this stream here. Not sure what we're going to stream. I think I have some good ideas. I'm thinking like Fortnite, kind of a thing like that. We will see. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the advertisement portion of Van Pebble's stream. We'll do this quickly because this is the most people actually know this about me, but if you don't, I have a Twitter. Van Pebble is on Twitter or X, and we talk about like sports, movies. We keep it light. We don't talk politics. And then you can donate money to Van Pebble by donating money to Van Pebble, who actually was named, the real name of Van Pebble is Thomas Palvino. That's my government name. And you can send money to that guy, to this guy, by sending money to @Thomas Palvino. No spaces, no capital letters. @Thomas Palvino on PayPal. And then finally, Van Pebble's on YouTube in all his glory. Yesterday we put up a Hogwarts Legacy. That was friggin' great. Today we're going to put this up, and then we're going to put up another one because we will be streaming again today. At least another time. We might stream a couple streams today. We owe you. I actually owe you guys a stream. And I've been exaggerating too. I think lately I've been saying we do 10 streams a week. We don't do 10 streams a week. We do 8 streams a week. I don't want to, because I don't want to be a guy who over proportions things or overblows things. So I like to be exactly. So what we do is, let's go back to the YouTube actually. So if you look at our YouTube here, we put up 8 streams a week. That's 2 on Monday, 2 on Tuesday, 2 on Wednesday, and 2 on Thursday. If we miss one for whatever reason, we try to make up for it on one of these days. And if we don't, then we just end up with 7 streams or 6 streams or whatever. But 8 streams a week, at an hour to over an hour every stream is giving you like 8 hours of streams to look at every weekend. Since I'm working on the weekends, I feel like that gives people like 3 days to like catch up with what I've been doing, and that's 8 hours of stuff. So that should be enough for you. And some people just don't care. As you can see, we went through a tough time last week. No views, 1 view. But if you keep putting it up, eventually people will get to it. And I probably stream too much. But for me, it's like I do it to get reps in. It's my way of like lifting mental weights, you know. It's like the more I do, I have a lot of catching up to do also, because as a guy who's about 50, I'm 52 years old, I'll be 53 this year. As a guy who's that old, we started streaming later than other people. There's a lot of streamers out there that they just fucking started streaming whistling. They started streaming when they were 12. I don't know. Look, they were younger than I am when streaming started. When streaming was a thing, I was already like 40. Like that's true. I was 40 years old when I noticed what streaming was, like 10 years ago. By the way, I do want to say this because I like to be real with people. You may notice me being sometimes, like when I say S's and stuff that make them out weird. One of my teeth finally came out in the front. I've got horrible teeth. It's not because of drugs or anything. I just have bad teeth. I'm an Italian guy. I was born of the one race that has the worst teeth in the world, as far as I know. So it's painful, and so we lose teeth all the time. Eventually I'm just gonna have to I wish I could just bash all my teeth out and just put in fake teeth, even though they look really fake. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get on with it. Van Pebble on YouTube, please enjoy the videos. And if you're watching the videos, especially if you're watching the videos like all the time, subscribe. It's very simple. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for Van Pebble. That was a great stream because we've got deeper in that game. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get deeper in that game, and I love the progress. I'm serious. We did great progress there. The next stream will most likely... It's tough because I really want to play Clair Obscur too. So maybe we'll just throw some Clair Obscur in. Maybe we'll try to get an extra stream in with Clair Obscur. But what we really wanted to do was Fortnite. So maybe we'll do a Fortnite stream and then we'll throw a Clair Obscur in. I'm going to go now. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching. Thanks for being a part of these streams. I appreciate it. Have a great day. Stay cool. The hot weather is almost over, right? Once we get into, like, I figure September should start to cool down a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, that's going to do it for me. Have a good one, and we'll talk to you later. Okay? Peace out. Peace out. Thank you.